Welcome to another edition of 25 in 25. I am your host, Charlie Watson, CEO of Lazarus Esports. And today with us, we have the one, the only, DinoKrista. Krista, thank you very much for joining us today. How are you today?
I'm very good. Thanks for having me.
So have you heard anything about the 25 and 25 yet? Or is this like fully blown new to you or what?
Never heard of it, so I'm very excited to hear the questions.
We're still early days, and the content's just coming out right now. So people are just starting to see it and on social media. So right now we're starting with the NHL community, and obviously starting with the Lazarus influencers on the hockey side. So very excited to talk with you today. And this is for us and our collective communities, and just frankly anybody to learn more about you. So we're gonna get into the 25 in 25 gauntlet here. So let's have some fun, and we're gonna kick it off. So timer starts right now, 25 and 25. We're gonna try to get it under 25 minutes. So first question, your favorite video game of all time, Krista?
Serious Sam. I think the first one. Was it the first one or the second one? Remember playing it in 2002 on one of the first PCs I ever had with my friend's son, and I basically, because I was older, was basically taking his PC away and playing it all the time. So that was my first PC gaming experience, and probably my favorite video game.
Really? That's so interesting. And so what year would that might have been?
I believe it was, the game came out much before that, but I think I played it around 2007. Could it be somewhere like that? I was around like 14, 15. I don't remember, but I was around that age.
So you're pretty much playing on like a loaf of bread.
Yes.
Not a very good PC at that time.
No.
All right. Well, nice transition here. But the second question, because we were talking about bread there at the end, or at least I was. But second question, what is the best sandwich, Krista? What is your best sandwich?
Probably my best sandwich would be soft cheese, obviously. White bread, soft cheese, tomato, and ham. That would be standard like Latvian thing, I guess.
So is there a name for it in Latvia?
No, it's just like it's like you have that sandwich in the breakfast.
Yep.
And like every kid knows, it's just easy because in the summer everyone have their own gardens and have their own like vegetables. So it's like tomato with everything. You can have like ham, whatever.
So but do you have a nickname for it? Like, do you say like, hey mom, can I have the farfanugan or something?
No, we're quite boring. There is no name. It's just like, can I have like a tomato sandwich? And then mom just drops anything on top of tomato which she finds in the fridge, I guess.
Yep.
It can be cheese, can be ham, whatever.
Nice. Well, it sounds good. Sounds refreshing. Okay, so question 3. What's one thing that you own that you really should throw out?
Oh my God, I'm the person who never throws out anything because there is always that one day you might need it. It's starting from the clothes. I don't know. One thing I have. Probably something like one of like, I don't know. This is a very difficult question.
We're just starting.
Probably should be something from like something I don't wear anymore, like a T-shirt from about 10 years old, which like I still think I can fit in, but I probably cannot. So I would say it's one of the T-shirts I have still. I have some actual T-shirts I still have with me from the time when I moved to the UK, and that's like 11 years ago. And I 100% know I cannot fit in any of them, but they just look cool, so I don't want to throw them away.
Question number 4, Krista. So what is the scariest animal, bug thing? Like, what is the scariest thing to you on a planet Earth?
I'm not really scared of spiders. I don't like. I probably would say rats.
Rats?
Like a few months ago, it actually was a quite funny story. Just to make it short, I actually had like a nightmare where like I was sleeping and like rats were biting me. And it's like quite childish, I know.
Yeah.
But I was like, now even I go to the bed and it's like, damn it, those rats again.
Not even childish. That's just terrifying.
Oh yeah, I have some terrifying nightmares.
So rats are up there, if not the number one.
I would say rats were number one. Even when I went to New York, a lot of people said like, oh, there are rats everywhere, in like a subways and everywhere. And I was like, damn, I'm really scared. So I said no.
You're like, this is nothing in comparison to Latvia, right? So are they like really huge?
No, it's like I would expect like very huge rats. Like in Latvia, like obviously I even here in the UK I see the rats, but they're just like standard size. And the ones in New York I saw, they were like gigantic, like huge.
So you think New York rats are bigger than Latvian rats?
Yes. Yes,
Right.
I think they just had better food in the subways.
Well, to be fair, the New York Rangers are there, so I would assume that they are pretty big. So
Yeah.
yeah, that would make sense. Just got to take a couple digs at the Rangers there. Okay,
course you
question 5: apples or oranges?
Apples.
All right, interesting. That is the right answer. So good. So number 6. Have you ever asked someone for their autograph, and who?
Never ever ask. And even if I had an opportunity, I would never ask. I'm too shy to go and ask any celebrity, sport, anything. I just think it's like they're after the game, after the gig or anything, and I just don't really want to go and disturb them. I'm just too shy. I would never ask.
So okay, so let me like sub question to that. So the way that you respond to that, obviously it leads me to believe that it's an NHL player. So if there was one player that you feel like you could overcome that shyness, and you would ask, who would be that one person, whether like new or old or whatever, like who would be that one person that you really want that autograph from?
Probably would be Artur Sirbe, because like he's my idol from NHL and hockey in general. And another one would probably be Panarin. I just really admire the way he plays.
Did you say Arthur's Urbe?
Yes, Artur
That's
Sirbe.
that's an old school goaltender.
Yes.
Wow, I have so many of his cards. Like, it is crazy. I have not heard or seen that name in forever. I cannot believe that. Just
see, but I have quite a lot of cards in the background.
Yeah.
Of him.
Wow. So is he from like your native country, or like what's the connection there with Urbe?
So obviously he's Latvian, and that's like I remember me and my mom watching. First of all, like we started with an international games, with an international tournaments. So that's how I get into the hockey.
Yep.
My mom.
Yep.
And I remember like when there was like the first NHL games shown on the TV, and it was like a big thing. I was quite young. I don't remember, but I think it was like the first or second grade.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember us like waking up like 3 a.m. just to watch on a really old TV how he plays like the games for Sharks.
Right.
And with his old pads, which he was like breaking himself.
Yeah.
So I just like find phenomenal. Then after NHL, he was always coming and helping the country on like the world championships. So he's like the if I would need to call like one hockey player, I think he like brings some legacy for Latvia and the ice hockey, then probably that would be him.
Are you, so like you said you had some cards behind you. If you could take a second, is there one card that you would go and show us right now?
Yes.
Like, what's your favorite card? Let's see your favorite card.
So this will be my favorite. I don't know if you guys can see it.
There, yeah, that's a very nice card. What year is that? I don't know if I have that one. What year is that? Maybe.
Give me a second.
Is that Upper Deck, or what was that?
That's like one of the old Upper Decks, like from the 95, 96.
Yeah, I might have that card.
I know, like one of actually my Twitch viewers sent me that a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, knowing like how much I like him, and from now it's like this is like on the front row. I really like it. Just looks cool because you can actually see his pads and like all helmet and all that.
Yeah, and it's really nice card. So no, thank you for showing that. And it's so cool just having a blast from the past and he was definitely underappreciated.
Yeah.
So yeah, really like Arthur's Urbe. So very cool. And I love the name. The name is so cool. Okay, so moving on. So now we're gonna get a little deeper here. Question number 7 is, what do you think happens to us when we die?
Okay. I was not expecting a question like that. Didn't see that coming.
Yep.
I don't believe there is a heaven and hell. I don't think anything happens. I think we just die, and that's it.
And just repurpose into the ground.
Yes, that would probably be my explanation. I don't believe that anything happens to us.
Yeah.
I just think,
and that's okay too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, so you believe that like we would like, compost and obviously like refeed that back into our earth, and like that, and that's like the sole purpose.
A lot of people, and like in some occasions, I would say like, obviously we compost and then our souls could get into something else, but it's not like an actual like a human. It could be like a tree, flower, whatever. Something. I don't think we like disappear at all, but it's very difficult to explain what I mean. But I don't think
the energy, you mean?
Yes, like the energy obviously I believe that energy transfers to something else, and then it just goes one after another and after another.
Yep.
But But within our bodies, nothing really happens. We just die and that's it.
So when you say going into another thing, so do you believe then, like in reincarnation then?
Yes.
Okay. So you do believe in something, like
Yeah,
outside of like when not that you don't believe in something, but you believe in something then of what happens to us then after we do pass.
Yes, so like reincarnation, you could say, then our souls or energy transfers to something else, and then whatever it is, it can be the cat, it can be the tree, it can be whatever.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful answer. Yeah, no, that's great. No, and that it's great to, and once again, that's like we're getting to know Krista. So that's fantastic.
People think I'm weird now.
No, God no. No, you like Arthur's Herbe. You're already weird, Krista. Right?
Nice. He was weird, so
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so number 8. All right. So now bringing it back here to some easy questions. Favorite number?
21.
Okay. Any special meaning behind that?
I always wanted, like, I was so much wanting to be 21 years old when I was younger, and then when I got it, that was my best year.
Okay.
So it's like 21.
And I'm pretty sure the entire world knows this already, but next question is favorite team of any sport?
New York Rangers.
Of course. And so quickly, do you want to share the connection to the Rangers or how you fell in love with the Rangers?
Always like ice hockey, always liked NHL, but never had any teams. So around 5-6 years ago, I went to USA for the first time. The only flights at that point was to New York from London. So let's go to New York. But at that time, I actually wanted to go to the Mets game, but there was no Mets home games. I just was thinking like baseball is something wow to see if you're in America, because you don't see that in Europe. And there's like, oh no, but there's a Rangers game. So okay, let's go and watch Rangers game. And then like, oh my God, this actually is cool. And I really like them. And I saw Lundqvist for the first time as well.
That's cool.
Back when he was there. So, and it's just very friendly time zone for me as well. So I just like Rangers. That's nothing really special, but
yep.
Probably the first team I ever saw live, and probably the only team I will see live in a quite while. So yeah. But
now you're ride or die.
Yes, I would say ride or die. Even if like the only thing would change me if Panarin would suddenly leave, for example, Rangers or like some of my favorite players, then I would be like, oh damn, do I go with them or do I stay with?
Right. So if Panarin went to the Coyotes.
No. Rangers.
Right. All right. Fair enough. Okay. So keeping on the easy theme here. So question number 10. We're almost halfway there. But what is your favorite smell?
Mango, pineapple.
Wow. Okay. That's an interesting one. So just because like you enjoy eating it, or is there like another connection there?
I don't actually like mango as a taste.
Right.
Like, I don't remember when. I don't want to lie. Like, I just bought ourselves like a candle for a home, and it was just the weirdest thing I found, because pineapple and mango are both sweet, and I was thinking it would be like just something quite awful and sweet, but whatever. Right. And actually, it was really good. So now every single time when I'm like buying anything for home, I try to get those kind of smells because it's really nice.
Okay. All right. So now your community knows that, hey, if you're looking for a potential Christmas gift, they're gonna buy you some mango pineapple scented candles.
Oh, that would be cool, because it's very hard to find them in the.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to be hooked up with some candles now, or a candle company is going to be sponsoring you. So question 11, Krista, we're almost at the halfway point. So what is your dream vehicle?
So my dream vehicle probably would be McLaren GT or Chevy Impala 87.
And was the reason for
67, sorry.
Okay, and is there a reason for the Impala?
Just because I'm a big fan of a Supernatural TV show, and when I first saw it, like Dean Winchester was driving it, and I was like little, and I was like, oh my God, this looks cool. And then I was like following all over like everything. I was actually at one point when I was like a teenager watching every single movie where people are driving that car.
And so is there like a specific color that you're also focused on for that?
Not really, just probably black.
Okay.
I think it looks the best in the black.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, loving Chevrolet. So yeah, I thought you were gonna say Camaro, but yeah, going with the Impala, definitely not a wrong choice, no matter where you go. So awesome to learn on that. So question 12, what's a destination that you need to absolutely visit? If there's somewhere in the world that you wanted to go, where's the destination you have to go?
Probably Australia. I always wanted to go there. It's very far, and it's something like it's like a different continent. It's not. You cannot just hop into the plane and like go there. You have to actually like plan it, and it's. I just think it's something like so awesome to go, and I really want to go there one day. It's just like a different culture. Everything is different.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's yeah. I'd also be terrified of Australia because there's like everything can kill you there.
I think that's why I want to go there. Just like a lot of danger wherever you go, and just to see where it ends.
That's not supposed to attract you, Krista.
No, okay.
That's too funny.
That's
though.
exactly.
So the danger is what attracts you.
Yeah, I would say like that.
Okay, all right. See, we're getting to know the inner depths of Krista here. Okay, so then this almost like fits perfectly. So we're now at the halfway mark. What is your biggest fear in life?
I am very scared of height. I cannot, like, even if I'm like in a plane, I cannot look down. I have to sit somewhere and don't look at it. I don't mind being very high, but if I have to look down, I will pass out.
So like, what about ladders then? So like, could you climb a ladder?
Probably not.
Yeah.
If I could probably do it if I would not look down. Like, I don't go to any like. I would never be able to go to Disneyland because it would be just a waste of money.
Right. So like roller coasters, all that, like no go.
No.
Wow.
Couldn't
Okay.
do that.
Okay. All right. So everything about Australia, you can't even fly there because you're even afraid of flying just over there.
I will get over the flying, but I will not be able to just look anywhere near the window.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're in the home stretch. So question number 14. All right, we're gonna get back into like really personal and interesting questions. So, do you believe in ghosts and or aliens?
I do believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in aliens.
Okay.
I don't think there is another planet with a lot of green creatures, but I do believe that there are ghosts because I do believe. Going back to the question we had earlier about reincarnation, I think that energy is the ghost. And there's a lot of like old stories about like when people died and the 40 days their like energy and the ghost is in your house.
Right.
That's like some like a kind of like tradition, and this is what I've heard when I was a kid from my grandma and everyone else. And that person's spirit and ghost is still in your house. So I do believe in ghosts, but I'm also the person until I see, I don't believe. But it's very difficult for me to explain. But I do think that there are ghosts. I don't believe that there are any other supernatural creatures, but I do believe in ghosts.
Okay. So, and then have you had a ghost encounter?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Just thought I'd ask that, but
No.
But you definitely believe in them. So that's very cool. Okay. And then question 15, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
All right. Good answer. Good answer. Number 16, most used app on your phone.
Twitter.
Okay. Sticking with the esports and gaming theme here. All right.
Yes.
Question 17, you get one song to listen to for the rest of your life. What song is it?
Wow, there is no just one song I like.
I know, but you got to pick one.
I don't think I can.
But you have to.
This is very difficult.
That's the point.
Could probably be like any of Taylor Swift songs.
But you gotta pick one.
I cannot pick one.
Gotta.
Anti-hero.
Anti-hero. Okay. All right. So big Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen her live in concert?
No.
Okay. That's because the tickets are $1 billion.
Yes, and you have to sell a kidney on your unborn child to get it.
That's right. That's right. Okay. And so question 18, what is your favorite movie of all time?
What's the name? I'm just trying now to translate it to the English. The Diary of Benjamin Button.
Okay. Yeah.
What was it?
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yes. Okay.
That's the Brad Pitt one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
All right, very interesting. I don't think I would have like guessed that would have been like someone's like top 10, but like that's interesting that you would say that. That's cool. Okay. So question 19. All right, we're gonna sync up here.
Okay.
So what number am I thinking of right now?
7.
No.
I tried.
You did try. And what I can say is today you were close. So a lot of other people have been very, very far away from the number, but you were actually pretty close. Okay, so
Close by 10 or 20?
I can't tell you because then I'd be giving everybody else a hint.
Okay.
So next one would be question 20. What would be your last meal? If you had to choose your last meal, so I almost think about like if you're on like death row and you get to choose your last meal and a drink, you can have anything in the world. What would that meal be?
Medium rare steak with probably fried vegetables and a very cold beer. That
Okay.
will be my last meal.
Anything else? Any desserts? Any other like
No.
sides? That's it?
No. Yes.
Okay. Do you need barbecue sauce on the steak? Or is the steak perfectly...
I don't really... No.
Yep.
Just perfectly
Yep, that's perfect.
cooked.
And beer. So is there a specific beer of choice?
Any lager will do.
Okay. Do you have like a preferred brand that you use?
Not really. Like, I don't mind Heineken.
Okay. Okay, good to know. Heineken, here we go. So very good answer though. So question 21. What is something that no one knows about you, Krista?
I don't know. A lot of people don't know my age.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know my age. They think like I'm much younger than I am.
So are you
But
gonna share that today?
It's all over the internet. It's even on my Twitter.
Well, then that's something that everybody knows. That's not
but
not
they
answering the
don't-
question.
But they don't realize it's the age. They just think it's a random number.
Well, fair. Okay. So are you gonna set the record straight right now?
It's 31. But
Okay.
people think that I'm much younger, but I don't know. There's a lot of things. A lot of people don't know my nationality. They think I'm British. And like, yeah, I don't sound like British, but okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you don't sound British at all.
No.
That's the untrained ear.
Yeah, I don't think there is like one thing I could tell about myself as a person, or personality people don't know.
So there's not like a weird quirk or unique thing, like you wear 2 different socks all the time, or something that no one would know about Krista.
There is really nothing weird about me.
I would beg to differ. I bet that there's a lot of things you just can't think of something else.
Probably because
Right.
I don't think that they are like worth as a thing. I just probably say like, oh, it's normal for me, but some people would find it quite like, oh no, that's weird.
Yep. Okay. All right. But at least we've set the record straight on your age. Okay. So question 22, we're finishing up the gauntlet here. So describe the rest of your life in only 5 words.
I'm just now making 5 words in my mind.
And see, some people can use like 1 word and then a period and a period and a period, or some people can use the 5 words as like a small sentence. So it just depends on like...
Live happy, enjoy every day.
Say that again.
Live happy, enjoy every day.
Live happy and enjoy every day.
And, no,
Yeah.
not and.
Yeah.
That's like 5 years.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's good. I like it. That was a good response.
I really tried.
Okay. And question 23, what is your favorite superhero ability that you would want?
I would like to be invisible.
Oh, see, I think, and it's so funny that you say that, I think that has negative, like, anti-hero characteristics.
Yeah, because a lot of if let's say we would have a superpowers, people would probably think then you're a creep because you want to be invisible.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, or like you're wanting to be like a thief or a peeping Tom.
Yes.
Because it's associated with like negative. It's so funny. It's associated with negative, like, connotations to it.
I think like time traveling would also be quite tempting, but then you would be tempted to change something, and you can only go back to the past. You couldn't go to the future. but I think like a lot of people will probably still wanted to go and see the future instead of doing something in the past. So I would say I would like to be invisible, so I could just disappear when there is those awkward moments. You don't really want to be there anymore.
Right. Okay, very cool. Love the answer. Okay, so kind of a weird question before we get into the last question. So question 24, are you a back, side, or stomach sleeper?
Fall asleep on the side, but then wake up on the back.
See, it's so weird because like some people are like die hard about like how one sleeps. And like there's not a lot of like stomach sleepers, and some people like sleep in weird things. So I always thought it was like a really interesting question, like, you know, are you backside or stomach? Because like
I know that I 100% I fall asleep on one of the sides. Always like that. But then again, I may be sleeping on the stomach. I don't know.
Right, of course, yeah.
But like most of the time I wake up sleeping on my back.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think falling asleep on the side but waking up on the back.
Okay. All right, and here we are, Krista. We've got the 25th question for the 25 and 25. If you could hang out with 3 people, dead or alive or animated or whatever, who would be the 3 people that you would choose?
I would like to hang out with Pink. I think she's just awesome.
Okay.
As a personality. Ellen. What's her surname? She had Ellen's show.
DeGeneres.
Yes. I just think I found her like very intelligent.
Yep.
And I have to choose someone from sport, but there are just too many. Like probably Michael Jordan.
So you go with Jordan. You would go with Jordan over Panarin?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Like he's my favorite. He's my favorite hockey player, but like Jordan is Jordan.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just legendary.
If I would have like 5, then probably like Panarin would be number 5. I just think that I have more chances of actually seeing Panarin live than Jordan, so I will go with Jordan.
Right. Okay. Those are very good, interesting answers. So Krista, we have just completed the 25 and 25. And I am your host, Charlie Watson, and thank you so much for joining us today here, Krista. So for obviously your community knows where to find you, but you know, after people have gotten to know you today, like where's the best ways that they can find you on social media or when you're live? So let everybody know how they can connect with you.
So, like I already answered one of the questions, the most used app on my phone is Twitter. So I think I spend most of my time there. So if you want to like reach out to me, that's probably would be the first place where to see and also know everything about my content, where I'm going live and everything else. And you can also find me live 5 days a week on Twitch. So I'm pretty much there every day between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. That's where you can find me.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I gotta ask you. So, out of the 25 questions, was there one that was like, which one did you like the most, or which one was the best one that you think was asked, or, you know, still kind of like, you know, in your head right now? Like, which one do you think is the best question today out of all the questions?
What happens with us after we die?
Figured I got you on that one a little bit.
Yeah, I think you can just like, there is no wrong or right answer for that question.
Yep.
And it can also change like every day, because one day you believe in something and then another day you think something else. So that question probably was the most trickiest one to answer.
Yeah, absolutely. But we appreciate you being open and honest with us today and answering all these unique questions. And, you know, it's really cool that your community gets to know you a lot more in depth, and then people that, you know, don't know who you are can now find you and know, you know, kind of how you operate, and can definitely, you know, connect with you socially and when you're live. So really appreciate your time here today, and thank you so much for doing the 25 and 25. And once again, we have these episodes coming out weekly, and you can find us, you know, on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And I'm your host, Charlie Watson. You can find me at Laredo pretty much across all social media. And thank you for joining us in today's episode.
Thank you. It was nice